my personal project for gym, my mom and I chose to do restorative breath work. It's basically a mixture of
practicing how to focus
your
breathing.
It's breathing and meditation combined. It helps with healing and it brings you awareness, and it can help with like stress and fatigue, insomnia, decreasing anxiety.
Helps to strengthen your diaphragm so you don't put so much pressure on shoulders and other lower back when you're breathing.
Helps like emotional balance, and it says that it can also help like physical health, but then it also says stuff like helping with your spiritual development and stuff.
Yes, and when you develop your spirit, develop your whole being. Yeah. So it all works together.
The sessions are an hour to an hour and a half. That's basically what breathwork is.
So we decided to do it to bring a little peace and serenity into our lives and realize that little things are not a problem, that we need to center ourselves in our bodies and be grateful for all that we have.
Today we went to a restorative breathing class for the first time.
We started out coming up with an intention, something to focus on when we were breathing, and I chose the intention of being present. Presence. Not like gifts, but being present in the moment.
And I chose calmness, serenity.
So anyway, we went in, got very cozy.
Yeah. There was like 2 yoga mats piled on top of each other, and he laid on a blanket and
bolsters under our knees.
Yeah. And
started with some yoga poses to stretch us out and get us comfortable. We went like flat on our backs.
Yeah.
And I put a lavender eye shield on. Lily chose to just be...
I just closed my eyes.
She just closed her eyes. And she guided us for like an hour, like incredible deep breathing.
Like the beginning of the exercise was just like laying there and just basically just breathing, but then eventually you got into like holding your stomach.
Yeah, we focused our breath. We focused it by our belly button, by our lower rib cage, and by our upper.
By your chest.
We even breathed out of our craniums.
The neck.
Yeah.
And
you really learned how to isolate it. It was cool.
Yeah.
And then we had to do long, very deep breaths in and deep breaths out.
And you had to hold them in for the same amount of time.
Yeah. Circular breathing.
And she basically guided us and told us how to breathe, not when to breathe, but kind of.
Right, and to notice what part of our, which way we were breathing was easy, where it was harder. What about you, Leslie?
The hardest for me was the chest.
Even though,
I thought that was like the easiest, but also the hardest, if that makes sense. Like, I was feeling a little uncomfortable, but at the same time, I was able to get a lot more air.
Yeah, you know what it was? With mine, I felt it was the belly, like I was pushing it up. Pulling it in.
I breathe the other way. Like when I take in air, my stomach goes in.
That's because you know why? Because you're breathing up here. That's what it is.
Okay, so then
you're
like the chest.
Upper chest breather.
I've always.
And I think I do a little bit of everything.
I like the chest.
So anyway, we got into incredibly deep meditative.
Yeah, it was like
hard to wake up.
Your whole, the whole body felt tingly. I thought my whole body was falling asleep, and it was kind of pins and needly, but not hurting.
Yeah, tingles.
Yeah,
that was the energy flowing through us. You're awake, but you're so deep in focusing on your breathing.
I
you
thought
feel like
I was
you're
falling asleep 5 times because I started tuning everything out,
and that's what you're supposed to do.
I wasn't falling asleep.
Yep. So on our first breathing day, we really were able to tune a lot out.
And today was more of an assessment because she wanted to see how we were breathing.
So when we go back Monday, she's gonna help us to release. Yeah. So she's gonna help us to release the hard parts.
Yeah.
The not clogs and I think Lily liked it too.
I really liked it. I went in and I was kind of, because I don't like yoga, and so I kind of went in thinking I'm not gonna like this, but I really liked it.
It was relaxing,
and it worked more than I thought it would.
Yeah, you were able to get really deep.
Yeah.
And you don't.
And
always
my mind was clear, and my mind is never clear. I mean, occasionally,
you had to bring it back.
A lot of times, I would think about like, for some reason, I was thinking a lot about waffles.
Well, you had waffles for dinner.
Yeah. Because we went right before dinner, and I was thinking, because I have it written on my arm that I'm going to eat waffles for dinner, so I was thinking about pouring the syrup on the buttermelon.
But then she kept reminding us to get out of our minds and just think
I
about our breathing.
When I was thinking, that was when I was like zoning out, and then she would start talking, and then I'd be like, oh. And she also said, my arms and my legs were jerking a lot, and she said like that's also like the energy flowing. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't really sit still anyways, and so they're always like, it was hard to get up after.
Very
definitely.
hard to get up.
I didn't want to get up. I mean, it wasn't comfortable.
No, it wasn't.
And eventually my head started killing me.
But yet your body was so.
She told us to lay in fetal position on our right side, and she was like, just slowly get up without moving too many muscles. But it was nice how she like kind of got us out of the trance. She was like, start listening.
Yeah, start noticing the noises.
I mean, I heard them the whole time, but after, even though she said that you're gonna have like a lot of energy, I felt really tired.
Yeah, and I do too. Feel tired too.
I mean, I always have more energy at night, but I do feel like I have more energy now. I'm not really tired.
As you could tell, I don't.
Really relaxed, and I wasn't thinking that I would feel that relaxed.
It was nice not thinking about anything besides my breathing.
Because she was like, okay, what did you guys do today? And I said I did school, and she said she did laundry, and she was like, okay, we're gonna make you not think about that. And I really completely forgot until I got home that I had stuff to do.
Yeah, so it's nice to give yourself that gift of peace.
It's really nice.
Okay.
Also, after you do like meditation, because it was both breathing and meditation at the end, after you do something like that, they recommend that you drink water. So we had to go back and we had to like chug a glass of water.
Because you're releasing
helps flush
your
out
toxins.
It was a really nice first experience.
And I'm glad I shared it with
after the next two, we'll
get a little bit more deeper into the meditation and the release. Okay. Day 2
of breath work.
So today we worked on our intentions. Part of the breath work we did today was our diaphragm. We put actually a weighted sandbag. No, we put it on our belly button. We were supposed to do a belly breath, breathe with our belly, and it strengthens our diaphragm.
I didn't relax as much because of that, because there was a lot more movement.
This time we got a little bit more into the actual breath work.
Yeah, well, I like meditation better.
You see, now I did get very tingly.
I didn't.
You didn't get tingly? You didn't get relaxed. You got relaxed at the end.
I got relaxed like the last 5 minutes and like the first 15.
When you weren't working as much when you went into the meditation.
Yeah.
I think today was more of a breathing experience than a meditation. So maybe we'll
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it as much as the meditation.
Like, I learned to go blank.
Oh, I can't.
And I just saw speckles of stars.
I was having really random thoughts, too.
But then you have to bring yourself back.
A lot of times I wouldn't.
Why?
Because my thoughts are really funny.
Okay, so it was good today. Not as powerful, we didn't think. But it could be that transition one.
I thought it would help my headaches, but it hasn't, which kind of is upsetting me, but it's also only the second time.
I
felt really tired after, did you? Like, we both came home, and we stayed up for like an hour or two, but we both fell asleep.
Feel that I am working with my intention of being present.
So, we just finished our 3rd breathwork class.
Started out with some yoga stretches.
They weren't bad, but I hated them. No, they were bad actually. It was a lot of like
stretching.
Yeah, I don't like stretching.
We put a block, styrofoam block under our lower
hips.
back, and then
we're doing the bridge.
Had to the cow.
Yeah.
And the cat.
We also did something, she didn't tell us what it was called, just like, you put your legs out, like, like kind of like a split, but not a split. You know what
Oh,
I'm
and
talking
just try to lower your
And
head
you
to the ground.
stretch. I was in so much pain. I don't stretch.
Yeah. Gets your blood flowing.
Yeah, and it like loosens you up.
Yeah,
to breathe.
exactly. Totally. Today's breath work focused on the diaphragm, I feel like.
Oh, I don't
No?
think so.
Where did it focus?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Because I think before we started, she was like asking us how we were like feeling about the past sessions, and my
I
mom
did.
told her that I didn't feel as relaxed.
This time we did a lot of good breath work, but then she gave us a nice, deep meditation. We liked that this session we did focused breathing,
Yeah.
but we had a really nice long meditation session.
My meditation wasn't that long. Mine was like 15 minutes. It was better than the other one, but I got really like annoyed after because I felt like
You got cold.
I was freezing, and she actually asked me if I was cold, and I said no. I don't know why. I just felt like it was lasting long. Like it was like an hour and 40 minutes.
It was very,
It
very
was
long.
so long.
Well, I think she
And-
saw that I was like in a freaking
Yeah,
trance.
and I was like wide awake.
Maybe you weren't though. Maybe you weren't.
I was. My head, the back of my head, because you lay on like a really tough blanket, like it's not a soft one, and my head was killing me. I didn't have a problem with the breathing. I just felt like it was like uncomfortable how we were sitting and stuff.
When you leave at the end of the day, what gets you to come back? Why do you want to go back the next session? Is there anything about it that you find rewarding? What is it that you like?
I like the meditation part.
The meditation is good.
Hello, Sophie.
The meditation,
I
I
love
like it too. But see, I think that the breath work brings you to the meditation. The breath
It
work
does.
leads you there because it just totally relaxes your body. So
But it can also take you out of it for me. Like when we have to because sometimes you transition out of the deep breathing and the like resting phase really quickly, and that like makes me kind of.
you like the deep breathing.
Yeah. Okay, so explain how you feel when you're meditating, because you said that like you felt like all this weird stuff.
When I get into that deep meditative state, like I feel like I'm hovering above myself. This time it was like gold fleckles in my eyes, and I get tingly and vibrating fingers and toes.
Yeah.
Like I want to feel the meditation. Like I look forward to it. I want to get into that deep, deep zone. So I allow myself to really sink into it. I think
See,
that
I think I'm the opposite, because I don't like it. Like I feel like I lose control of my body.
you do though. You do.
And I don't
absolutely.
like that. I don't.
But you said you did like the meditation.
My fingers will like twitch and my leg will jerk, and like
And then-
I don't like that.
Oh, yes.
I just like the like little floaty feelings in your arms when like it's so relaxed. I didn't even notice, but she was like all of a sudden your right foot just like.
Well, it probably wasn't a big kick. I think what she's trying to say is you didn't realize how deep into
'Cause
the meditation
that's like
you felt.
energy leaving your body,
Mhm.
like the extra energy that you don't
Mhm.
need.
Or the negative energy
Yeah.
that's looking for its way out.
So this is the final video. What I learned was that I breathe really weird. I always would breathe, inhale, sucking my stomach in, exhale, pushing it out.
That's because you're breathing through your
with
chest.
my chest, with my shoulders rising really high.
Right.
And she said that can cause like headaches
Mhm.
and back pain and neck pain.
Absolutely.
And I actually I did have like neck pains and
Yeah.
headaches all the time. Slowly like changed my breathing, and so now it's more like I have switched to pushing my stomach out when I inhale, kind of
Letting it
doing
sink.
more of like the lower rib cage breathing now, and I kind of like it better. I mean, I don't really care.
I focus very, very much when I go to sleep at night. I found that I can breathe myself to sleep. I can focus on my breaths, and I can breathe myself to sleep, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I found that I absolutely love meditation. So we will continue for 3 more sessions.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be 6. So our next one is until like what, August 26th?
Yeah, it's the end of August because she went to an ashram to
Yeah,
train.
and we'll also be going up to visit family.
So she's So we'll take a little bit of a break, but we
And then
can
we do
still
3
focus on what we've learned. and
Yeah, she said
practice.
she gave us like a couple exercises to do if we ever needed it at home. And I mean, I don't remember any of them.
You know something? I think if it's just that focused breathing, you put your hand on your belly and push it up as high as you can when you breathe
Oh, I
in
don't like that.
and pull out back.
That, like,
Or the one where you put your
it hurts me.
thumbs around your back of your ribs and your hands around the front, or the farmer one. And none of it's right or none of it's wrong.
Yeah.
You just have to find the way that feels best for you. And when you find that way, that's the way your body maximizes its breath.
I mean, I liked it.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I would like continuously do, like kind of like a weekly thing.
But let
Like
me
I
ask,
wouldn't do that. I would do
but
like
you
the
don't
6
think-
sessions.
breathing and doing like yoga once a week, you
Oh, I will never do yoga.
see, it made me want to do yoga.
It just reaffirmed my opinion of yoga.
I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed being with my baby to share that time.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Yeah, no, I can't do it because I'm holding a dog. But
Okay, I'll namaste for you.
thank you,
Namaste.
namaste.